up, y'all? Your boy Little is, and I'm back with another video. This is like tape number 5 or 6 because I'm trying to get it right. You know, I don't like really doing the editing, so this is like a redo. I did this video yesterday night, but I didn't like it. But I'm rocking the North Face, you know. I decided to film outside today, get some fresh air and breathe, you know, breathe a little. This is, before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like, thumbs up, turn your post notifications on, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Share the video, be my guest. I haven't posted since my birthday. That was like 3 months ago in February, and we're in like February, March, April, May. We're already in May. That's crazy. I'm gonna just give you like a life update, what's going on, and pretty much yeah, that's it. Where should I start? For some of you guys may not know, I went back to school. I've been in school for like 8 months already. I finished 2 semesters. My first semester, I took psychology, I took the first English class, and I took Gen 101. My overall experience, I passed with straight A's because I'm on it. I was not like on it like in high school or like grammar school, like my grades were like really bad. But straight A's, me, I'm really proud of myself. Like I passed all my classes first semester with straight A's. My favorite class in first semester was psychology. I learned about the mind, the emotions, and it got me thinking like, oh, I might do like a backup major in psychology. Something with like, as you guys all know, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and I thought about it. I'm like, that's a lot of school. So why would I spend like 8 to 10 years just to be a veterinarian if I could just go for business and start my own business? So I'm taking business. I was thinking of doing opening like an animal rescue with my business degree. Like I want to do rescue like big dogs, something like pit bulls and parolees. I love big dogs like Rottweilers, pit bulls, German shepherds, huskies, you name it, Labradors, golden retrievers. I love big dogs. I also have a soft spot for cats too, so it might be a mixture of both. Basically, went out, taking in strays, rehoming them, see if they're able to be rehoming. If not, they'll basically live at the shelter their whole life, but a good life, you know. I wouldn't mind adopting an animal from the shelter because you're doing it as a good cause. So that's what my plan is, to use my business degree in, and also a background in psychology because I learned a lot in psychology. My English class, I did really good in English. I learned more how to write essays, working on my grammar. I just look back at my statuses back in like high school and grammar school when I was younger. They were so like cringe. Like I like literally I just read my old statuses and I'm just thinking like, what was I thinking? It doesn't make no sense. Like I was talking like slang and hood, and it was just crazy. So Gen is basically like talking about the real world, basically. FAFSA, financial aid, taxes, all that. I already knew that from high school, but I passed that class with a straight A too. Second semester, I took art, the second English class, and I took history. History was alright. I learned about stuff that I learned in high school and like stuff about going around the world, about Trump and all that. I already knew that. I passed that class with A. My second English class, I was in honors for like a day, and then I dropped to that regular English class. I think English 201. I think that's what it is. Um, my professor in my first semester, she saw potential in me. She was like, "Oh, just try honors," and I was just like, "I'll try it out, just you know, to see if I like it." The first day of honors in second semester, um, I was getting a bad vibe from like the the professor, and knowing me, I got a smart mouth on me, and I didn't like the vibe, so I dropped the class the first week and then went to regular English. And the professor was like way chill. He's my professor this semester in my speech class, and I'm like overachiever in this class. All my assignments, we're working on an assignment and it's due in like 2 weeks. I return that in. It's just like a new speech that we're gonna do, present in front of the class. My topic is testing on animals in laboratories. So that's my topic. What else? This semester I'm taking speech, philosophy, and science. Science is so boring. We are doing about plants, even though I love animal science and there's a background because it's called science. I think it's science. Background is science economical. I think that's what it is. So we're basically learning about stuff in science class about plants, endangered species, native species, and we had to download this app and take pictures of plants and describe them. So that's what we're doing in science. Philosophy, my teacher is old and he just talks a lot. And I be falling asleep in this class. I be on TikTok, honestly, like scrolling, not paying attention. But that's my overall school experience. My goal is to pass with straight A's this one. So I could pass all 3 semesters with straight A's. The downfall is I never go to my lab class. It's not mandatory, but all my lab classes I like didn't go to, and I technically didn't pass, but they don't count. So I don't go to lab because I feel like I'm too smart for lab. So that's me. Students always ask me for like help. Even though I'm older, I feel like I vibe well with the younger generation because I tell them my age. I'm 26, and they're like, "What? You're 26? You act like more mature and around our age." And they're like, "Oh, you don't look like 26. You look good for your age." I'm like, "Thanks." I take that as a compliment. But that's my school experience. So far, it's going good. It's gonna fly by, and I'm so glad that I went back to school because I gotta do something with my life. And as I get older, I just think about like, what do I want to do? Do I want to be stuck in one spot? My goal is like travel all over the world, use my business degree, open my own business, be my own boss basically. So that's that. What else? I've been going through something emotionally. One of my friends did pass away last week from school, and Thursday I found out from one of my friends. She called me on Snapchat, and I'm just thinking like, oh, but like they usually I always help them with homework, so I'm guessing it's about homework. So she called me, and then she was like, "Oh, Vivi, she passed away." I'm just like, "What?" And I remember in that time I was more shocked because I was just like, I just seen her. What can I say about Vivian? She was just like a free spirit. I seen her as like a little sister. I met her first semester, first day, and it actually hit me more on the next day. I remember calling off of work, and I was just having an emotional breakdown. Her death took a toll on me because I haven't cried like that since my father passed away, and I was just like in an emotional state, you know. Um, it was just like, wow, she's actually gone. I just seen her like last week. We all went out to eat, and I never got the chance, you know, to say goodbye, or like I shouldn't say goodbye because she was only 18 and she had so much life to live. She always talked about her job, her family, her friends, and it's just sad, you know. Um, like I said, it was a wake up call for me because when I was going through that, none of my friends were really there for me. None of my family were really there. The only one I could say that was there for me were like the people in my household and a person that I met on the game, and I just met them in the game like not too long ago, and it was just basically like a wake up call. Like I said, like, wow, people only talk to you when they need something, want something, or there for you at that time, but not there for a long time, you know. It just got me thinking like my circle got smaller. I left all my group chats from Snapchat, Facebook, Messenger. I needed a break from social media. I felt like nobody was really there for me. Honestly, truthfully. Uh, honestly, I will drop everything for my friends if they needed me, or my family if something happened. I'll be there for support, but it's not reciprocal. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not reciprocal back to me, you know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for sympathy or anything. It's just like, wow. You know. So that's why I just thought about like, man, I love animals more than people. Um, so it's just definitely a wake up call for me. And like, you know, I guess it's life, you know. I'm just not gonna be there for people that are not there for me, you know, simple as that. I'm sorry to be cold hearted about it, but that's what it is. What else? But I am grateful for the person I met in the game, checking on me. I feel like the more support I ever got was at school. People that I barely just met in school are more supportive than people that I actually knew for like years or in like life, you know. And then that's crazy to me, you know. But like I said, I guess it's life, you know. What else? My tortoise, he actually did pass away too. I think like a month or two. I think it was like a month ago. I think he was kind of sick. I tried to do my best to like nurse him back to health. I think he died from like a respiratory problem. It's more common in like reptiles. He did also caught like an eye infection, so like the eye infection went away, it came back, and you know. But work is work. I'm still working at, you know, the pizza shop. I'm trying to find something better to do. And that's pretty much it. Mother's Day is coming up. Um, Shout out to all the mothers. You guys are awesome. And you guys are basically like so strong. Especially my mom, she's strong. Taking care of 4 kids, raising them the right way, not into like gang violence, drugs. I don't do no drugs, no hard drugs. I did do an edible on 420. I was tripping. Like, I was gonna do a video about it, like my experience. Maybe I should do that video, but yeah. Like I said, work is work. when I was going through my emotional breakdown, people were messaging me about work, and I didn't want to hear anything about work. Like, I put my phone on do not disturb, and yeah. But thank you guys for taking the time to watching my video. I'll probably be on YouTube here and there, but you know, it depends how I feel, because I be busy. You know, I'm in school now, starting my life. My plan is to finish school, then start my own life. I want to have a family soon. I'm still single, ready to mingle. Hopefully I find the right one, right female. I do want to get back on a spiritual journey. I don't want to be around toxic people or people that like bring me down. Like I said, my circle did get smaller. It's like this small, but who knows? Tomorrow's not promised, so yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. All the love and support. Shout out to my friends from school. Thank you guys for being there for me. Shout out to the person in the game. Happy birthday, belated birthday to my grandma. She just turned 65. Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. And have a good night, good evening, stay blessed. You guys do all that good stuff. Take care.